NFL Week 3 is here, and I built a custom model on the Rithmm app and found two edges that I want to share for NFL Week 3 action. I'm Eric Pauly. You can find me on X at SlimeAction. Let's dive in. The best part about the Rithmm app is how easy to use it is. They already have the models prepared for you, or if you want to build your own one like I did, they make it very simple to build factors based on statistics they have, so you can combine those factors with some preset ones they have. You can build multiple different AI-backed models, and you can use those models to track different edges and see how the model's doing over time, and of course customize as you continue to learn new information. It's amazing. Couldn't recommend checking it out enough. And let's dive into an edge I found using the app. One edge that my Rithmm AI model found for me, that's something that I 100% agreed with, was the Philadelphia Eagles plus 2.5 in New Orleans this weekend. Now, prior to utilizing the Rithmm app to look at the edges, I also do some background work on my own and then use the app to confirm whether or not I want to look into the edge that the app finds, and this is one that I agree both sides on. The Philadelphia Eagles are coming off a tough loss on Monday Night Football against the Atlanta Falcons, a game that they realistically should not have lost. On the other hand, you have a Saints team that has been absolutely dominant to start the year, pouring it on against Carolina and then against Dallas. But is this Saints team really as good as their offensive numbers suggest? Regression is of course inevitable, and yes, this Eagles defense is not that great, but are the Saints really going to be able to roll the way they've rolled for the first 2 weeks? I'm skeptical about that. Add in the fact that the Philadelphia Eagles coming into the season were a team I was very high on, and just after 2 weeks, I'm not ready to say that the Saints are all of a sudden a top 10 power rated team, and this Eagles team, despite their struggles, is closer to maybe 7 or 8 than they are to 1, 2, 3, or 4. I don't see it, so I already looked at the Eagles that way, and my model has also, which is an offensive based model by the way, also does confirm that the Eagles plus 2.5 is a great look, so that's an edge I love for this week. Let's get into the next one. And I mentioned at the end there that my model is more of an offensive oriented model, and you can take a look at some of the factors that I've built for this model. I like to take a look at how teams are performing offensively, and yes, AJ Brown's hurt and the Saints offense has been doing so well, but my model still is showing an edge on the Eagles, and so are my power ratings, so that's why I'm going there. Let's get to the next game real quick. The next edge that my Rithmm model found that agreed with some of the points I was already making prior to this game is the Baltimore Ravens on the money line in Dallas against the Cowboys. The Ravens are trying to not become an 0-3 team, and if you look at the two games that they played, you can very easily make the case that the Ravens deserve to be 2-0. They had the very narrow loss against the Chiefs where Lamar did miss a touchdown pass, then Isaiah Likely's toe was on the line. And then they had the game that they just blew against a Raiders team where they still did play well, and barring some penalties and other turnover instances, the Ravens could have won that game. Dallas, on the other hand, they shellacked the Browns in week 1, but that was a great matchup for them. And then in week 2, the Saints team we just talked about absolutely took them to the shed. Now, I like the Ravens in this one because Lamar's ability to run the football paired with Derrick Henry is going to be a real nightmare for the Dallas Cowboys. We've really yet to see the true strength of this Lamar-Henry two-headed duo, and in Dallas is actually a great matchup as this run defense has been absolutely struggling. And Dallas is very one-dimensional on offense. They really only have Dak and CD, and while it's an amazing duo, it's going to be tough to go against this well-rounded Ravens defense, despite their struggles early in the year. I saw an edge on the Ravens money line. My AI model, backed by Rithmm, has shown that same edge, so I'm riding with the Ravens. On the Rithmm app, you can line shop to make sure you are getting the best available line in your region, and you also can see projected final scores from the model. That also plays a big role into why I'm selecting some of these edges, because I'm able to look at exactly how my model is scoring these games, as well as some back tests of what this model has shown in the past, its results, as well as being able to track what these edges are moving forward to make sure to see if I need to make any adjustments or if what I have going on right now is really rocking. So that is another major and amazing feature of the Rithmm app. I'm Eric Pauly, a proud Rithmm partner. You can find me on Twitter at SlimeAction, and make sure to download that app and give it a try. See you guys. Best of luck this weekend.